morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to talk about pre-order bonuses for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, they're awesome. They're brilliant. And I actually went and pre-ordered, before I started recording today, I did go and pre-order the double pack from Japan, because frankly, ladies and gentlemen, it's just too good, alright? But let's start off. This is mostly a TCG channel, so we might as well start off with the best of the TCG bonuses. There is a promo card coming. Now, annoyingly, this is the image they've got. It's a card back saying now printing. That's the best we can do. Sorry about that. The good news is we do have a little bit of information about it, and from that we can actually figure out a little bit. Now, it does say, and this is Google translated, so bear that in mind, get a promo card Pikachu with a package version early purchase privilege. As an early purchase privilege for the package versions of Pocket Monster Scarlet and Pocket Monster Violet, we will present a promo card Pikachu for the Pokemon card game. Pikachu's special card, whose entire card is an illustration, also depicts the three first partners, Nayalha, Hageta, and Quas. Images of the promo card will be released at a later date. But actually, that kind of tells you a lot, because it tells you that it is featuring the first partner Pokemon, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley from the games, and it features Pikachu, and is a full art card. And if, like me, you are over the top obsessed with the Pokemon trading card game, this is probably the part of the video where you go, oh, it sounds exactly like the one they did for Sword and Shield. Because yes, it sounds exactly like the one they did for Sword and Shield. You see, ladies and gentlemen, when Sword and Shield was coming out in Japan, they did a thing whereby they had a pre-order promo or an early purchase promo that was this Pikachu card and was a full art card featuring Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. Now, actually, over for Sword and Shield, and this was a very big question that, again, people who remembered that promotion will be asking, back with Sword and Shield, there were only two ways to get this card. You either bought the game at 7-Eleven, or you bought the double pack. If you just went and bought the single games anywhere but 7-Eleven, you didn't get this promo card, which actually made it quite annoyingly rare. That is not the case here. This is an early purchase bonus, regardless of where you get it from. So in that way, it's very much like, or at least it seems very much like, the Arceus promo that came around for Legends Arceus, the Arceus V. Because that was a card that, no matter where you bought the game, you would get that card. Now, it is described as an early purchase bonus, and it does seem to be that it is given out in the box. So, no matter where you buy it, you will get the card. Essentially, the way promos like this work is that when you buy the box, when you buy the game, it's literally just there in the box, and they will print X number of games. Which means that if you pre-order, you're going to get it. And if you buy it shortly after release, you're probably going to get it. But the further away from release you actually get, the harder it is going to be to find a shop which is still giving this out with the promo card still in. Make sense? I hope so. Now, that does of course lead to the question of, will we get this card? And the answer is probably yes. Because of course, we did get the Arceus V-Box, or the Arceus Figure Collection, and that did have the promo in. And the promo card that was given out in Japan for Sword and Shield, though it was only for 7-Eleven over in Japan, it was made rather widely available in the Sword and Shield Figure Collection, which for a period of time was super cheap and easy to get hold of, and now, I mean, good luck trying to find that for a even remotely decent price. That is a ridiculous product to try and get hold of, but it was a fairly long time. Well, this was just quite an easy product to pick up. So yeah, I'm not telling you we will get this promo, but I am telling you that it's very, very likely, and I'm also telling you that you should expect this to be extremely similar. You know, I'm not saying it's going to look the same, but I'm saying it is exactly the same kind of promo as that one I showed you from Sword and Shield, because we are talking about a full art Pikachu card featuring the first partner Pokemon from the relevant game. So, yeah, it's going to be very much like this. And it's going to be awesome. If you want this guaranteed, you have to go and pre-order the Japanese version of the game. It is very likely to come out in English, because the last two equivalent promos did, but very likely is not the same as guaranteed. This could, and I don't think it will, let's be clear, it could end up being a Japanese exclusive or an Asian exclusive. I don't think it will. Recent equivalent cards haven't been, but there is a chance that it ends up being. You have been warned, ladies and gentlemen. You have been warned. But did I go and pre-order the Japanese version of the game just for the card? The answer is no. Although, let's face it, the card was a large factor. There are other cool things going on. Because just like they did with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and just like they did with Legends Arceus, they've gone and given us an art book. Essentially, these art books are, well, they're kind of basically filled with pre-release material. So they're not going to feature any new Pokemon that aren't revealed before the game is released. But by the same token, they have a bunch of concept art in, and they have a bunch of lovely artwork of some of the towns and cities you're going to find. They are really very cool. And I love them. And I didn't get them for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because I didn't pre-order them. I didn't pre-order the Japanese versions. Partly that was lack of a promo card. Partly it was I was only buying 2 versions of the remakes. It's occurred to me I'm going to end up buying 5 versions of Scarlet and Violet. Because I've already pre-ordered the double pack in Japan. And I'm blatantly going to pre-order the English double pack. And I'm probably going to pre-order a digital version from Australia so I can play it Thursday evening rather than waiting till Friday. That's 5 versions of the game. And I'm not even embarrassed at this stage. Scarlet and Violet is a game I've been looking forward to the most, honestly, since Sword and Shield came out. I am, and I've got time to save for it, alright? I've still got 3 months. I've been saving for a little while. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. So you're going to get the art book, and if you've seen the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl or the Legends Arceus art book, you know roughly what you should be expecting. But there's actually more. You see, if you go and pre-order it at a Pokemon Center in Japan, what they ask you is, hey, who are you going to choose as your first partner Pokemon? And when you tell them who you're going to choose as your first partner Pokemon, you actually get a little reservation card of that first partner Pokemon. Now, Super_Tattoo Yarman over on Twitter has actually gone and shared this image, because it is worth pointing out today is the day where the first partner Pokemon plushies are on sale. Today is the first day you can pre-order the game, and it is the day where the plushies go on sale. It all makes perfect sense. So essentially what we've got here is just a really cool card you can get to represent your first partner Pokemon, which I think is absolutely adorable. Now, if you buy the double pack online, it shows you an image of a slightly different card that's got all 3 of them on. But either way, this is a very, very cool extra bonus. Oh yeah, and as if that wasn't good enough anyway, look at the shipping crates, ladies and gentlemen. Even the crates in which they ship these games out, or the boxes it's actually going to be, because, you know, we're not living in the 1950s. Even those are amazing and beautiful and lovely. And you add all of this together, and yeah, I make no bones about this, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely excited, and I've gone and ordered a double pack, because that is all out there. And that is all awesome. It is worth noting, if you pre-order the double pack, you get 1 of each of the art books, and you get 2 of the Pikachu promo card, and you get 2 of the commemorative card, because it is like you are buying 2 copies of the game, which is why I definitely had to go for the double pack. At some point, I'm sure I will end up having to sell my extra promo card to pay for the fact that I've actually pre-ordered 5 versions of the game. But either way, this is still absolutely brilliant. But while we're here, because this is largely a TCG channel, I think it's worth pointing out that there are a couple of other really TCG-focused pre-order bonuses that we should have a little bit of a gander at. Oh, actually, sorry, this is really important. If you are pre-ordering the Japanese version, you need to pre-order by the 30th of September. If you pre-order by the 30th of September, they are guaranteeing you get all the pre-order goodies. They are not guaranteeing it after the 30th of September. After October the 1st, it is until they run out. But if you pre-order by the 30th of September, you are guaranteed the pre-order bonuses. That is actually very, very important. So if you pre-order from Yodobashi Camera, there is a deck box you can go and get, which is rather lovely. You notice there it's got Scarlet and Violet logos on the front, the free first partner Pokemon on the top, and it seems to have the Academy logo on one side, so it will probably have the other Academy logo on the other side. If you go to Furuichi store, there are a couple different ones depending on what you get. If you get Scarlet, you get this one with the legendary Pokemon on one side and the first partner Pokemon on the other. If you pre-order Violet, then on the front, you get yourself, little images of the first partner Pokemon chilling. And on the back, you just get images of their faces. I can't do it. I want these deck boxes, don't get me wrong, and if I can find them on the secondary market for a decent price, I am there. But I think it is fair to say that as it stands at the moment, I do have to be just a little bit more careful. I think 5 versions of the game is enough. Either way, if you have a way of pre-ordering off the Pokemon Center Japan, remember you do have to use a proxy address or a friend in Japan because they do not ship outside. Pre-ordering it and getting both of the art books and your 2 promo cards and your 2 reservation cards, that is too tempting for me, frankly. I cracked. And I cracked hard. Like, when I went to bed last night, they weren't available for reservation. I got up with my sons this morning, and by the time my wife was up, I had already pre-ordered them. I didn't even pretend I wasn't going to crack. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This promo card, as soon as it's revealed, I will obviously show you. But I think it's fair to say, given that it's the equivalent of the Sword and Shield one, this is going to be one of the coolest promo cards. It might be the first of the Scarlet and Violet era, but it is definitely going to be one of the very, very best. But now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think this card is going to be like? How cool do you think it's going to be? Are you going to be pre-ordering this? Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel. You can join a Discord where we chat Pokemon stuff, share deck lists, etc. You can get pretty much weekly bonus pods where I answer all of your Pokemon questions and talk about any topics that are important to you. Honestly, Pokemon or not, we can talk about other things. That's all good. And I give shout outs to people like the lovely Tobias de Prato. Sorry if I pronounced that badly, who is our newest Patreon over on patreon.com/PTCG Radio and is a very lovely person. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.